What's up, beautiful people? Welcome. If this is your first time, we do financial videos on this channel. We show you how to make money online. So if you're a single mom or a single dad, this is the place to be. We go in depth into how to make money online. We also do financial videos that cover a wide variety of topics. So if this is something that you're into, stick around. But if it's not, you can always skip away. And again, welcome and stay tuned. So the topic today is how to invest with a difference, and it's part 2 of our series Save, Buy or Invest. So if you haven't watched the first series, you can go ahead and check it out right here or probably right there. So when you hear about invest, what is the first thing that comes to your mind? Because I want to know what do you think? How your mindset is programmed? Because if you want to believe or not, all of us are programmed. You're either programmed the right way or either programmed the wrong way. One of the greatest investors, which is, I believe, is Warren Buffett, a multi-billionaire investor. If you take in consideration his principles or his practice, then trust me, you're going to be investing with a difference. Put your little spin on it and try to formulate it in your own unique way. And trust me, you're going to be unique in your special way to create wealth, to create your financial freedom, to create your investment portfolio. But the first thing that you got to know is, what is investment? So according to Google, invest means put money into financial schemes, shares, property, or a commercial venture with the expectation of achieving a profit. And I think many of us can agree to that testimony, right? So in last week's video, we talked about how to save, when to save, and why we save. So the next step would be invest. Because before you can invest, you got to save your capital in order to invest it. That's pretty much common sense, right? So remember, we talk about what you save. So all of that money that you save now and you're willing to invest, first thing before you start to invest, you got to change your mindset. Because if you go into this with the wrong mindset, then you're not going to accomplish nothing great. Maybe you by chance get something out of it, but nothing great, nothing substantial. So first you got to program your mind, you got to change your mindset. You got to try now to think differently than how you're thinking. Because what makes the 2% or the 1% wealthy is because they think different than how we as the next percent think. So in order for us to jump over onto that side, we got to think differently. We got to jump in those people courts and think exactly as how they think. So think long term. And also do your own work. It's very critical. If you're going to invest in a particular asset or into a particular company, the first thing before you put your hard working capital into this, you got to do your research. Research and see if this company is feasible enough to give you back a return on your capital. Because you don't want to put all of your pool of capital into that particular investment and turn up empty-handed. Maybe you end up losing. Think about it. Investment is like playing baseball, or in the West Indies we call it cricket. You want to wait for the right time to hit. Don't ever try to hit every ball that comes your way, because you will be in problem. But wait until the right time, the right opportunity, when that ball is right into your corner, right into your eyesight. Then that's the right time to strike. That's the right time to hit a home run. If you take it from Warren Buffett, why hasn't he invest into lots and lots of more companies? It's simple, because as he said in his own words, he don't like to run around and hitting every ball that comes his way. So you want to invest in something that you're comfortable with, something that you know the ins and outs. And even if you don't know the 100% ins and outs, at least you know something about that particular company or that particular asset. Because remember, if you continue to swing on every single ball that comes your way, then in time you're going to wear out. In time, when the right opportunity comes, you're not going to have the strength enough to swing that bat to hit a home run when that home run is right in your corner. So you got to wait on the right perfect time to hit that home run. I know right now I might be talking about Warren Buffett a lot, but he's like my mentor, my icon. So Warren Buffett in an interview, he said, cash is bad investment. Assets are more valuable than cash. Why he said that? Cash is always inflated. Today, the US dollar might be probably $134 to one Jamaican dollar right now in the Caribbean. And in the next week, probably that same US dollar devalue to even 126 or 128. But if you have an asset like, for example, real estate, a home, and you say you rent out that home, you have tenants that paying you rent every single month. Every year, that particular asset is going to increase in value. And if you have a house, say you have a house in an undeveloped community, as of right now, that house would say value 2 million Jamaican dollars, or say 20,000 US dollars right now. And say, for example, that undeveloped community now start to develop more. So value is placed more on that particular community that your asset is in. So right there, when that community value goes up, so does your asset. The value of your asset also goes up. So that 20,000 US dollar now probably equal to 50,000 US dollars because the price of your asset go up. But if you invest in cash, then by probably next 10 years, the cash value goes down. Next tip, invest in productive assets. And that is simply put it this way. Invest in things that can work. So in other words, if you invest into a particular company, ensure that that company is making a profit so that in the next 5 years, 10 years, or even 20 years, you have a great return on your investment. Invest in something like probably real estate, where you can buy a particular house for say you buy a particular house for $100 US, and in the next 5 years that $100 US house is going to go up in value. So now if you're going to sell it, it's going to valued at $1,000 US. So that is a productive asset. Next big tip on how to invest with a difference is, and this is my personal favorite, admit to your mistake. Know when you make a mistake and know when to quit, know when to pull out. Because really the bad thing about all of this is, me and you particular, because this happened already, you invest into a particular asset, a particular product, a particular thing, and your vision is in the next 10 years, in the next 20 years, that particular asset is going to turn over to make me a great profit. But in other words, instead of that asset is making you profit, it's making you lose. You're always gaining losses instead of gaining more profit. So know when to cut your ties. Know when to throw in the towel and say, okay, it's time for me to sell. It's time for me to just throw in the towel and go back to the drawing board. Because it makes no sense you're going to be investing into a non-productive asset. An asset where it's not productive but a liability on your pocket. And one more tip, and maybe this is my final tip, maybe, and this is so natural, but many people fail to do this one thing. Many people don't stop and think first before they start to think about invest into the capital market or invest into some asset. Many people don't think about this first, and the first thing is invest in yourself. Because remember, you are your greatest and biggest and more valuable asset. If you don't invest in you, how can you invest in something else? If you don't have the confidence to invest in you, to spend the time, to spend the money to grow you so that you can be more productive, so that you can be a more successful asset. So grow you first. Invest in you. Invest in books, financial books. Invest in books that teach you how to invest. Invest into seminars. Go see some people who already have been doing it and let them tell you where the roadblocks are. Let them tell you which road is the right road to drive on to gain your financial success. Which road is the right road to drive to invest. Which road is the right road to make money? Which road is the right road that can give you financial freedom within 10 to 20 years? Because look at it. We're living in the 21st century and maybe the 31st century right now, where every single thing is getting more easier and easier. It's not getting harder, it's getting easier because many people have done it before. And because they have done it before, many people are out here now teaching individual how to make it, how to do this particular thing right now. As of right now, you don't have to say, oh my God, this is so hard right now. Because everything is so simple. We have the internet. We have so much technology. Right now, if you want to create a successful business, if you want to create financial freedom, somebody once told me there's no such thing as financial freedom. But I think there is. If you have the right mindset, the right coaching, and the right attitude towards it, then it can be accomplished. But if you sit back and be lazy and don't want to put in the work, because nothing comes free, remember. You don't want to put in the work and you expect to get 100%. My grandmother would say, no sanky, no sing so. In other words, that's not reality. That can't be true. You have to put in to get. You put in a little and it will multiply. You put in no effort and you will get nothing. If you put in negative, you automatically is going to get negative. But if you put in positive, you're automatically going to get positive results. So that's it for this particular series. We're ending it right here. And before I go, I just want to tell you to stay tuned. We have one more to go in this series of Save, Buy, or Invest. So the next series we're going to be talking about buy. When to buy, how to buy, why buy. Okay? If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you dislike this video, you can also give it a thumbs down. Also comment in the comment section and tell me what you think about everything that I've been rambling about for the past few minutes. Tell me if what I'm saying makes sense. And do reminded that I am not a financial advisor. This is just my 2 cents. This is just my input on the whole financial aspect. This is what I'm doing in my life currently. This is stages where I am building myself to be, and I'm sharing it with you guys. So if you want to know more, stick around, stay tuned. And I have a lot of videos on this particular channel that talks about investment, talks about all the financial aspects. We also have videos that talk about and teach you how you can make money online, and not just tell you about how to make money online, but show you step by step how to do it, the process that you go through, and how to complete that process in order to get the work that you want. And also remember to subscribe. Remember to subscribe to the channel and click the bell icon and click on all notifications so you don't miss out any video that I upload. And remember, love yourself. Love you for you. I'm always talking and I'm always saying this in the end of my videos, but it's very important. A lot of us are not loving ourselves. A lot of us feel unworthy most times, because most times I'm in your shoes. I am where you are right now. But I'm telling you, if you believe, or if you pick yourself up from the ground and just believe that you can make even it by 1%, you will make it. Just have that confidence in yourself. Believe in you. Don't wait on people to believe in you before you believe in you. So if that doubt is coming in your mind right now, saying that you can't do this, or this is impossible, or this is that and this is that, box that doubt out of your head right now. And know that you that is watching this right now, you have greatness in you. You have something special. And as Les Brown would say, shoot for the stars.